Celtics rookies shined in the preseason opener. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Josue Pavon. It was kind of like the Celtics Summer League all over again. And one of those guys who really balled out was Carsen Edwards. I mean, he's been shooting really well in practice leading up to this preseason game, so the shots falling weren't quite a surprise for Brad Stevens, he said post-game. But how impressed were you when you saw him out here?
Very impressed. You know, we saw that energy that we saw. You know, you talk about the Summer League. That's exactly what we saw out of Edwards in the Summer League. You know, people were like, oh, okay, it's just a Summer League. But then he carried that over to his first preseason game, and that's huge. You know, this team is going to need some three-point shooting, and I think he could be that guy if he can stay on the floor. But, you know, it wasn't just that. He did have a key steal, you know, really got the momentum going. The young guys just erased that comeback, or erased that deficit, I should say, so quickly. And I think it shows that how much energy these guys have. Devontae Green, I know, isn't necessarily a rookie, but he certainly stood out tonight. You know, between Edwards and even Williams, Grant Williams, you know, kind of got his momentum going. Seemed like he was a little, you know, timid at first in the first half, but in the second half, he got things going as well. And of course, Tacko Fall, you know, man, got the team, got the crowd into it, got the team going. The momentum swung so quickly, and before you knew it, Celtics were leading.
Let's talk about Tacko Fall. The obsession is real here in Boston. It is wild. When he checked in, the entire place gave a standing ovation, and they pretty much did that every time he touched the ball. But let's set this straight. How legit of a chance does he have to make this roster?
He has a good shot. He has a good chance. I'm going to say that. In terms of cracking the rotation, that's a whole nother different conversation. But I think it would be in the Celtics' best interest to have him start out in Maine, have him work his way up, and then come to the Celtics. But I would like to see him make the team. But of course, you have Devontae Green right there looking for that last spot as well. He made a strong case tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see, especially now, you know, this is like the third season where they've reduced the preseason schedule. So you don't get as much of a chance or much of a look as you typically would, you know, years ago. So it's going to be interesting to see how things progress. But especially this next matchup is going to be really interesting because Orlando Magic have a lot of size, a lot of depth there. So I'm interested to see how they can defend, because I think it's really going to boil down to defense. That's what Brad Stevens is really looking for these guys, especially in the front court. They need to make up for what they lost between Al Horford and Aaron Baines. So that's going to be, I think, the edge for these rookies in terms of them making the team, especially if we're talking about the front court and the forward and center positions.
Devontae Green might have proven that he's the more talented player at this moment, but Tacko Fall might be more of what the Celtics need. This Garden Report is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to their website, enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your welcome bonus. For all the rest of our Celtics content, head over to our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.